Hello, and welcome to Business Connections. My name is Kalfani Stevens, and I'm the Economic Development Director for the City of Farmington Hills. I invite you to join us today as we learn about one of the many companies that makes up the dynamic Farmington Hills business community.
Hi, I'm Evan Paskowski, and welcome to Anna's House. Anna's House is a breakfast and lunch restaurant that specializes in options. We have gluten-free options, vegan, vegetarian, and then we have something for the traditional breakfast people. You know, we have the 2 eggs, meat, and potatoes, we have the biscuits and gravy, but then we have more unique stuff like the chocolate quinoa breakfast bowl, or the chicken tater tot casserole. We have something for everyone. So what our owner, Josh Beckett, always says is he wants to save the world from an ordinary breakfast. And that is the case. Anna's House is not just a restaurant, it's an experience. So the second you get in here, you're gonna be greeted by the biggest smile. You're gonna sit down, a bright table. Somebody's gonna come up to you with that big smile one more time. They're gonna take your drink order, they're gonna take your food order. Then you're gonna just sit and wait for a second, and you're gonna fall in love with the atmosphere. And that's half the breakfast right there. You're gonna feel comfortable. And then somebody's gonna bring the food out to your table, and you're gonna keep getting wowed and wowed and wowed and wowed until the end of your meal, where you'll leave satiated, full, and satisfied. So we have this awesome approach of like retro look with a modern approach. So somebody's gonna come to your table with a little computer and take your order right at the table, but then we have the amazing look. We have old toasters on the wall from 1940s and 1950s. We have this Mel's Diner approach with Mel, Flo, Anna. Our interior designer, Tyler, comes in and tries to outdo himself every time he designs a new restaurant, and he really does. It's one of the only places you'll see with white walls, beautiful, bright colors, so when you walk in here, you're gonna be smiling from start to finish. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. Probably our most famous dish is the Twilight French Toast. It's featured on the Cooking Network. It's like our version of a bread pudding almost, but it's soaked in creme brulee sauce and a raspberry melba on top, and wow, it's out of this world. It mixes the sweet with a little bit of savory, but it's just like almost a brick of French toast, and there's no better way to do it. You know, you cut into it, and it's perfectly soft. It's like a pillow almost. We also have house-made cinnamon rolls with fresh frosting on there. People love that. But again, we have all natural meats, cage-free eggs, potatoes, all here. So we have the traditional breakfast stuff, and then we have the unique stuff. My favorite things on the menu are the corned beef hash skillet. Our corned beef is slow roasted for 8 to 12 hours, hand pulled in house, and we mix it with potatoes, green peppers, onions, all chopped fresh, so you're gonna get a big flavor explosion. Voted the best breakfast in Michigan, time and time again. People love it. You know, if somebody has a gluten allergy or a dietary restriction, something like that, they're gonna come here and they're gonna bring their family, and they're gonna be happy through the entire time. And their family's gonna be happy too, because we have something for everyone. Anna's Way is one of the best things that we provide, and that's the experience from start to finish. We wanna make sure everything is perfect, all the little details. So with that, we hire the happiest people, we hire the people with the most knowledge, and then we train them from there to become the best servers possible. Somebody told me once that you can sense excellence, and that's so true. The second you walk into Anna's, you're gonna look and you're gonna think, wow, this is amazing. And then the closer you look, the better it gets. The cool thing about Anna's House is that we don't have one chef. We have kitchen managers for all of our locations who collaborate on ideas for new menu items. So we have, new stuff like the Cuban Benedict, which is, traditional eggs Benedict, but it has a mojo sauce, like inspired by a traditional Cubano. Stuff like that. So we have all these great minds that know the breakfast food, that know the lunch food, and they're collaborating every day to make the best dishes around. Why Farmington Hills? That's a great question. We fell in love. What we do is we look for locations that we think are going to fit our style, and then we look at the surrounding community, and then we make a decision from there. And Josh Beckett, again, our owner, is so good at finding communities who he thinks are going to love us and that we're going to fall in love with as well. It really is something special. So we started in Grand Rapids. Now we have a Granville location, another Grand Rapids location, Holland, Kalamazoo, Westland, and now here in Farmington Hills. And we're so happy to be here. The community's been welcoming so far. Again, start to finish, we dropped off coupons and cinnamon rolls to our neighbors, and everybody's happy to have us here. So yeah. So we're open 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. every single day besides Christmas and Thanksgiving. But yeah, any other day, come on in. We take reservations Monday through Thursday, and on the weekends we do first come, first serve, but we also have the No Wait app. So if you download the No Wait app, you can skip the line. Just put your name in on the wait list from the comfort of your own home, and then we'll even notify you when your table's ready.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Business Connections. Hopefully, we were able to introduce you to your next night out, reacquaint you with a great service provider, or introduce you to the next big idea. It was our pleasure to show you all that this great community has to offer. If you are a business and would like more information on business development assistance or on business connections, please contact me at the number on the screen, 248-871-2506, or contact me by email, kstevens@fhgov.com. Again, I am Kalfani Stevens, Economic Development Director for the City of Farmington Hills.